Hey Canucks fans, hope you're well. So here I am studying on a Sunday morning, trying to get a few hours of work in before the 2 p.m. game between the Canucks and Predators. And then I start to see tweets from Jeff Patterson, from Rick Dollywall, from Elliot Friedman, three sources that I trust. And they're all implying that Arturs Silovs could actually start in net for the Vancouver Canucks today. This is such a shocker. I'm still trying to get over it, trying to process it, and I think I'm pretty confident. But I'll kind of talk myself through in the next few minutes how I'm feeling. But yeah, Thatcher Demko got hurt in the very last minute of Game 1, the Canucks win. Casey DeSmith played in Game 2, a loss, just okay. Played really well in Game 3 in a win. And now there's all these feel-good stories. Frank Saravelli wrote a nice article about DeSmith and how Demko's supporting him, how they're best buds. I even tweeted that out this morning. All these things, everyone was feeling good. Everyone was behind Casey DeSmith. And then Jeff Patterson, just about 20 minutes ago, tweeted out, Rick Tocchet says he has a lineup decision for Canucks today for Game 4. Wouldn't reveal more than that. So he said, okay, maybe it's Vasily Podkolzin for Phil DiGiuseppe. And then he follows up with this. Tocchet wouldn't confirm DeSmith will start when asked point blank. So it's either a really good thing that Demko's miraculously ready, but likely a more of a challenging thing in that DeSmith might be hurt, and now it's Arturs Silovs' time. Then Rick Dollywall quote tweeted that and said hearing it might be goalie related. And then Elliot Friedman says, with Vancouver and Nashville, we should be prepared for the possibility Arturs Silovs starts for the Canucks. Not sure what happened though. Okay. Well, I know what happened. McCarron ran DeSmith over behind the Canucks net at the end of in the latter part of the first period on Friday night's game. So DeSmith obviously finished that game, didn't show any wear and tear or any effects of that hit. But as many athletes know, I'm just kidding, I'm not a high level athlete, but I do know that sometimes you can finish a game or a match, unless you rupture your Achilles tendon, you can finish your contest on adrenaline. Because you're not feeling it, you're not feeling the pain, you're too hyped up, you're too ready to go, and this could have very well been a thing that started to show itself maybe yesterday, and then maybe even this morning. And remember, it's a quick time frame. It's not a back-to-back like the same night, but pretty much it is, because they end up playing late Friday night, and now they're playing early Sunday evening. So a little bit less than the standard full 2 days between games, or at least between puck drop. Having said that, this is fascinating news, given that it was already a story when Demko might miss, some say the entire playoffs, others are saying he'll be ready for the end of the second series if the Canucks get that far. Regardless, there's always goaltending drama in Vancouver, especially when it comes to the playoffs, and it looks like no difference here if Arturs Silovs does indeed start in goal. Now, we might remember that Silovs actually played quite well at the end of the season. He only played 4 games though. March 31st, he in a win against Anaheim. That was that Sunday afternoon game. Then he beat Arizona in Arizona. Then he beat Vegas at home after that. So he basically played, he won his first 3 starts, and then he lost an extra time decision. I think it was overtime or shootout. I think it was overtime. Overtime loss to, regardless, it was an extra time loss to Arizona. So Silovs only played in 4 games this season. Did go 3-0-1. His goals against was good. It was .247. His save percentage wasn't great. It was .881. But we got to remember, this is in a 4-game sample size. So bottom line, I was reminded in Friday night's game when the Canucks went up 2-0. I was reminded how good they are when they have a lead. And of course, Game 1 they regained the lead really late. Game 2 they never had the lead. So Game 3 it was nice to see them have that 2-0 lead going in the third period, and they played really well. Yeah, Nashville got a few chances, but the Canucks played really well, and aside from that one error on the 2-1 goal, where I've talked about, where Hronek made that quick pinch and then Lindholm stumbled in the defensive zone. Aside from those 2 errors, I thought the Canucks played really well and played really good defensive hockey in the third period. And it reminded us of how well they played in the first half of the season, especially even the first 2/3 of the season when they were taking leads into the third period and then shutting it down. So I have confidence in the Canucks system and the way that they are playing defensively. Nashville did get 30 shots on net, but the Canucks also blocked 30 of those, 30 more shots, kind of the carbon copy reverse of Game 2. And I am confident in the overall team play, their systems play, their commitment to details right now. And I am confident in Arturs Silovs. I wasn't clamoring for him to take over the backup role from Casey DeSmith at the end of the year. But DeSmith was struggling, and then DeSmith did have that big win in Edmonton. Kudos to him. But I thought Silovs played, not spectacularly, but played pretty solid down the stretch. So if that is what we're faced with today, or more importantly, what the Canucks are faced with, Arturs Silovs in the net for them, I don't think they change anything. I think they continue to try and get good offensive output from their top stars as they did in Game 2. I think they need good, solid play from the bottom six. Their D has to continue to play aggressive and play hard and hit everything that comes near them. And they got to continue to collapse a bit and take away the cross-seam pass. Do good on the power play. Do even better on the penalty kill. I know these are easier said than done, and that's how the Canucks will win today. So whether it's Casey DeSmith or likely Arturs Silovs, I can't wait to watch. I'll get a couple more hours of studying in and then be ready for puck drop at 2 p.m. today. For tonight, Parker and I will likely be moving Canucks After Dark from tomorrow night to tonight because of a scheduling thing that has come up. So I will do my best to keep you up to date, both here on YouTube and especially on my X account, that we are indeed doing Canucks After Dark tonight at 10 p.m. So make sure you join me and Parker for 10 p.m. and then I'll do my own show at 11:15 or as soon as I can get over to my own channel once that one's done. So hopefully you can join us for both of those shows. And then if you're a member, I have my Ask Me Anything post, my weekend post up. So if you want to leave me a question there, I will record that vlog later today as well. So the biggest news right now, unconfirmed, but it sounds like there's a good chance that Arturs Silovs will be in net for the Vancouver Canucks and not Casey DeSmith, who was actually in there for the injured Thatcher Demko. So yes, the Canucks will be on their third goaltender in their fourth game of the NHL playoffs. As always, leave me a score prediction. Leave me a score prediction and the first Canucks goal scorer. I'm still not going to waver. I think the Canucks win. I think the Canucks win. I think they're going to keep scoring. I think the Canucks win 5-3 today. It's going to be a higher scoring one. So Canucks 5-3, and I'll say that let's go with Dakota Joshua as the first Canucks goal scorer today. So 5-3 Canucks, Dakota Joshua. Leave me your predictions down below. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Perform and Transform, Personal Training, Weight Loss. Thank you to legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovelander, legendary Andrew Chang. Thanks to Hall of Fame and franchise members for your support as well. And thanks to all of you for watching, liking, subscribing. On your way out, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Getting so close to 11,000 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. Make sure you leave a donation if you want to. Become a member. Upgrade your membership. Most importantly, give me your feelings right now. How are you feeling about this potential Arturs Silovs start? Give me your score prediction and give me your first Canucks goal scorer. See you tonight at 10 p.m. for Canucks After Dark, 11:15 for my own show. And most importantly, enjoy this afternoon's game. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. God bless, and go Canucks go.